Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and this is Create Above and Beyond. We're back over here at the house, and looky here. Oh, not that. I've expanded the workshop, yes I have. I got the feeling that this little area right here was just a little too claustrophobic. So I went ahead and set this up. We've got a little setup here now so that we can officially pulverize stuff into dust. And we can either smelt it or mix it and apply it to whatever things we need to do. For manual stuff, before we figure out... this is more like the experimental phase. This is how we figure out how to make things work. And then we can move on to actually creating a automated setup for stuff. Yeah. Last episode was a crazy miscombobulation, even if that's a word, of trying to figure out what to do and realizing that we were dead-ending ourselves on several things. So some of y'all have commented in the comment section and actually helped me out quite a bit. So let's go ahead and just get right into it, shall we? So let's look and see here. We're going to go to quests. We're going to go to chapter 2, and I got stuck right here. I could not figure out why is it that we're clicking this, but it's still not letting us move forward. It says route the nuggets into your high temperature melting equipment. A melter from Tinker's construct, for example. This tells me nothing. But one of y'all told me something. Click on this, and it shows you what you need to accomplish. So this little copper can. Stackable container holding 1 ingot of fluid. We could use this section to move fluids around instead of trying to get a whole bucket's worth. So let's see here. Do we have copper? Did I make copper? Oh, here we go. Block of copper. Awesome. Piggy, your workshop doesn't have a a crafting bench. Let's put a crafting bench in, shall we? That's weird. I could have swore that I covered all my bases. I probably need to relocate that smithing table as well. Let's see here. Where would be a good place for said crafting bench? Let's just put it right here. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but we do put crafting bench in the corner. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. That's going to give us get melted. And then that should complete the quest, right? Wait. Okay, escape out of here. There it goes. Now it's green. Now we can move on to second coating later. Spout a droplet of molten iron onto the rose quartz crystal to create a fully functional electron tube. Electron tube. I need 16 millibuckets of iron and a polished rose quartz. Let's see here. Did I bring it over here with me? Polished rose quartz. Oh no, I bet I left it over there. We'll go over there in just a second and look. Do we have any fluid in there? No. Oh, that's stinkerish. I didn't figure out a way to... Can we do this? What? Why won't it let me put it in there? Can I right-click you? Oh, this is not good. Why will it not... Did it put it in there? Okay, that worked. Well, then, let's just do this. We'll pour the molten iron in there. Well, that's facing the wrong way. Piggy, I kid you not. That's always what gets me, is I always have that thing facing the wrong way. Let's see here. So is that thing... That thing's full. It's got 1,000 in it. Let's go ahead and put you back. And let's just run over here. I think it's... Okay, we got enough time. We can run over here. But yeah, like I've said before, there are certain little... Uh-oh. You stay over there, buddy. I don't have nothing to do with you. But yeah, look, I've built the walls. We've got so much flint going on here. I've managed to build the walls at least. Let's look here. Please tell me you didn't follow me over here. Maybe they're underneath the floor. Great. Might have to kill them and then quickly drink a bucket of milk just to do away with them. But okay, so for right now, this thing is not actually automating. We need to set up an automation. But you know what I thought of? For right now, I could grab all this and just craft it into iron ingots and then into blocks. There's no reason to have to run it through a smelter just to do this. Now, automated will want to run it through a smelter. Let's see here. Let's run through here. I went and clean this up a bit so it's easier to get in here. Go ahead and take our nap. And, oh, while we're over here, good idea, Piggy. Let's go down here and look at the progress. Let's see how much. I think I underestimated how much work this was going to take. We're getting close. We're getting close. Still got a little ways to go. Here's the thing, okay? I think it's like 10,000 buckets of lava is what it's going to take to make a spot that the game will see as an infinite lava source. I get the feeling that I would have used less than 10,000 buckets of lava by the end of this series. So while it's cool to have this system that will be automated, we won't have to maintain it for a while once it's set up. It's kind of a lot of work at first to really set this up. If you're playing along, you may not need to actually make an infinite lava source. That's all I'm saying. But let's see here. What did we come over here for? We came over here for you two. There we go. Oh, we have this thing set up right here. We could go ahead and... Can we do this? Will you... Yes! Wait. Did I already do this? Maybe not. That's weird. I could have sworn... Well, okay, I had this weird memory all of a sudden. Like I had done this before, but maybe I didn't. Okay, cool. So we got that accomplished. Go and do that. Second coating layer, quest achieved. And we're going to go down here. What is this? Arming the deployer, keep on deploying. Bringing together electron tubes and kinetic mechanisms using a row of deployers concludes your second assembly line. Precision mechanism. We're going to take kinetic mechanisms and turn them into precision mechanisms. We're going to need to make a screwdriver. We've got the 2 electron tubes. Let's back up and look. It'll be good to stock up on a couple of screwdrivers for the mechanism assembly. Just like last time, the requirement does not necessarily call for automation. Make a screwdriver. 3 pieces of iron and some blue dye. As I say, I know we've got iron over here. I'm trying to remember where I've got the blue dye at. It's lapis. No, not in there. That's probably back at the base. Let's take a little bit of iron with us. We can make some screwdrivers. Let's also, we'll go over here. I'm trying to remember, does my little alleyway... Yeah, I think it'll work. Maybe this... That almost seems too big for what we need to accomplish. We just need to... Let's see here. Oh, I've got to go all the way around. All these different plans and stuff for things that we want to install. We just haven't had a chance to install them yet. So we got this over here. Oh, you know what I haven't checked in a while? Uh-oh, we got one little piece in there, but otherwise, this thing's cranking out rubber really good. Let's see here. Can we just throw you in there? Can we throw you in there? There we go. You'll get cooked. So from here, we've got kinetic mechanisms sitting here from Chapter 1, and these are going to need to get routed to, you know, I'll be honest with you. See how we've got this little setup right here? I almost feel like we could put a setup right here of 3 deployers with a screwdriver and 2 electron tubes, and we could go from here on a conveyor belt. We can transfer power here, run it over this way, and have a chest right here that would be filling up with, what were these things called again? These precision mechanisms? Well, what were these called? Kinetic. So you can make a ton of precision mechanisms in a chest right here, and when that backs up, then we'll have a ton of these kinetic mechanisms that we'll need for, you know, like the andesite machines and stuff like that. That might be the way to go. Why reinvent the wheel when you've already got wheels a turning, right? Wheels keep on turning. And you problem child. Oh my gosh. Okay, this thing's still going. That's good. Is it backed up? Oh, let's go and clean these out. It's still recovering from all the logs we sold that we just didn't need to sell. Now, somebody else pointed out the what is this called? The andesite belt funnel, and we've got the, I keep wanting to say bronze, but it might be brass. Let's just look up the word funnel again. Oh, that ticking noise. Brass funnel. Let's get away from it. The brass funnel that we're going to make. Brass funnels apparently will move stacks of items instead of single items. And so our little iron farm that we've got going on back here, somebody pointed out, Piggy, you it's probably going to be overkill at some point. Because look, we've got all this set up so that we can keep up with how much gravel and stuff is being created, right? And if I'm not mistaken, has the system backed up yet? Oh, no, we're still got space in there. We got space in there. Did I empty something? Ooh, that's not good. Maybe I emptied out some stuff back in here somewhere. You can see how it's kind of backing up a little bit. But basically, once we could turn this into the brass funnels instead of andesite funnels, instead of putting one piece of gravel out at a time, potentially it could be moving out like a stack at a time. And the person did mention you might need to lengthen this belt just a little bit. It might take longer to convert a whole stack instead of single items. But basically, we would be converting an entire stack of gravel at one time instead of single pieces. So basically, this system would outpace that system at some point. But that's okay. I think we're going to have more flint and more iron than we'll need. We'll see, though. Who knows? Who knows, right? But let's see here. Can I eat the fish? No, I can't eat the fish. You get out of here. All right, so what I need... I said get out of here, I said. So what I need to do is... Let's see. Do we have any deployers? I don't think so. Let's look in here. I keep making hand cranks. I got one mechanical press. Here we go. We got deployers. 1, 2, 3. Got some belts. I think I only need one belt because we got to just move it along. I do. I have 2 electron tubes right there. Why did I have to make 2 more? Come on now, Piggy. We do need to make the screwdriver, so I'll need to find some blue ink for that. Need to make some more cogs. I got plenty of these. I may not need these. Let's bring them just in case. Let's see. I think that's... And I do need a gear shift because I've yet to really figure out a good way to... That was weird. To transfer energy. See, we're transferring... How's this working? This is going down to here. That's going down to here. And then I got to use the gear shift to either turn it on and off, depending on what direction I want the belts to go. I think that's what it is. Yeah, give me just a minute. I'm going to go over there and set up the mechanism so that we can go ahead and get these here precision things built. Where is it? This right here, the precision mechanism. And then we should be on to chapter 2 being complete. That would be awesome. Then we can finally make brass machines. I can finally start upgrading all these here funnels. So give me just a second to get all that set up. We'll meet you over there in just a moment. So we come back over here to the workshop because I think... There we go. That's what we need. I have to find some more because apparently that's going to get consumed. Make the blue dye. Get some ingots. I wonder, can you go straight from here to just building it? No? If I do A, though, we could put it there. A! Do that. Recipes to... No, I right-clicked you. There we go. Do that, do that. Now we've got a screwdriver. Awesome. Arming the deployer part 2. So let's run back over here. I know, Piggy. What are you doing? We just ran over here. Well, it's okay. I had to come over here to get the stuff. Oh, no. Well, at least we'll get a chance to see where the bad guys are at. Arr, making all that noise. Are you sure you're around here somewhere? I don't know where they are. Let's just go over here. Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah. I need to get another belt. Phrases that repeat. Okay, let's go back over here. So it really wasn't too hard to build. I was concerned at first that as we added on to the mechanism that maybe we would run out of enough kinetic power. But I think it's going to be okay. So we've got the deployers here. And, oh, Piggy. I gotta go back and get the vacuum tubes. We're using old school technology. ENIAC and all that good stuff. Raise your hand if you know what that is. That's old school. That's what that is. There we go. I need 2 of those. So we'll bring that with us. Go and put that there. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see if we can get this here accomplishment accomplished. Now, I'm wondering if I'm going to need more electron tubes, not vacuum tubes. I don't see a reason why we need to automate it right now. Let's see here. This is weird. It actually took up less space than I thought. For some reason, I thought it was going to be way over here. And I cannot figure out how to put, like if I right-click, it will not let me put the electron tube in there. But if we do this, we can install it with a hopper and break the game. Everything freezes. And then we'll put the screwdriver in there. Now it's... Oh, maybe that's what it was. I should have aimed it at the hands, not at the deployer itself. So let's do this and do that. It's working. It's working. Wait a second. Are you kidding me? Okay, I think we just figured out why we need to make electron thingies. Oh my gosh, how many of y'all were waiting? Were waiting for that knew that was going to happen. Okay, so I guess we know what this here lot back here is going to be for. It's going to be for a lot more stuff so that we can, because what do we got to do? Let's look at that real quick before we get that achievement. So we're going to need, oh my gosh, I thought I had all this stuff figured out. We're going to need to create a system that's going to grow the quartz and harvest it and then run it through the thing and polish it. That's going to have to be done. What? Back out. There we go. And that's why we're automating iron. We'll melt down the iron. I have to move the melted iron over to the little device we just built that's going to... See, that is so weird. Electron tube there. This. See, it doesn't say anything... Well, no. Let's go back. Let's go back. What were we trying to make? These things right here. Bringing together electron tubes and kinetic mechanisms using row deployers concludes your second assembly line. But see, it doesn't say anything about it consuming it. Not consumed in assembly process. So that's really weird. This gets consumed. This says it doesn't, but this told us we may need to build more screwdrivers. I tell you what. It's all the nuances and details. Let's go and get you. Complex curiosities and precision mechanism. So let's see here. Let's go and click you. Keep on deploying. We got the arming deployer. Chapter 2 complete. Congrats. Now you have... No, I don't. Now you have a passive supply of precision mechanisms. Think of all the options you have access to. After cleaning up and briefly scanning for bottlenecks, go ahead and check back with the overview section. Brass machine. Oh my gosh. I only built one. We got to build more. Okay. So I'm going to have to take all the learned information that we've got for the quartz stuff. Let's see here. And we can just navigate this here mess. Let's go back here and look and see how much space we got. All right. So what I need to do is I need to go ahead and work out... Oh, man. I probably need to make a bunch of this by hand just so we can get well, no, I'm so discombobulated at the moment. Let's go over, let's survey the area, shall we? Back over in here, right in this here spot. Probably going to need to put in another building. And this building is going to do the Certus quartz growing. Maybe what we... Let me think about this. What are we sending over... Let's make sure we do this right. Precision mechanisms are using kinetic mechanisms. Do sealed mechanisms... Let's go to U for uses. We need to research this real quick. Okay, sealed mechanism is kind of like the end game for that branch for making copper machines. Okay. So the mechanisms we're making right here, we need to split in two directions. We've got a little rubber factory right here making rubber. I'm just trying to think this through. I know I was thinking about putting something in right there. What I'm thinking is we might want to take this rubber and pipe it that way. We might want to take these kinetic mechanisms and pipe it that way. And you know what's the most important brass funnel I need to make first is the one that filters out the andesite to send it up here from the andesite machine down below, so we don't have to keep adding that manually. This is all backed up. See? So we haven't need to add andesite. But eventually we will. So that's probably where the first brass mechanism thingy needs to go, is that filter down below to get it up here. But we'll pipe these this way. We'll pipe the rubber that way. And then in that back lot, we need to work on a structure that is going to automate the Certus quartz, to turn it into the rose quartz, to turn it into the electron tubes. And then those kinetic mechanisms will get split into two directions. One is a little side factory thing, maybe right here, that will make the sealed mechanisms. And then everything over here. Good thing we put in another water factory, right? Or water generator. But that will move stuff over here. Yeah. Piggy's got a little work cut out for him. Okay. You know what? Sun's going down. Like I said, I'm a little discombobulated. Let me recombobulate. Let me think out a plan of how I want to do this. There's no bed over here, so we're going to have to run back. Pretty certain I had a bed in here somewhere. Piggy, you're always making things difficult for yourself. I did. It's over here. I moved it. That's how discombobulated I am. So let me take a little nap, make it daytime. Let me figure out what I want to do, and we'll come back and see what in the world Piggy's solution is to this here crazy problem he's got going on. Give me just a second. Relight this area so we don't get attacked, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've done a little building, and it started to come back to me. There was a reason why we were setting this up over here. Because I've got to go through and grow all these different things and make all these different things happen. So I have got myself a little factory going right here. This thing's going to have circular logic to it. I hope it's working. I haven't got it running yet, but I hope that it works. So we're pulling water from those water tanks that are outside, and we've got those set up on 3 spouts. That's hopefully going to grow our Certus quartz dust. We've got these little grinders here. So basically what we're doing right now, this is going to be non-automated because we're going to have to use a brass funnel to pull the clay balls out. So we're just going to use this here sand for right now. So if I put that Certus quartz in there, and then if I put some sand in there, okay, it does mix it. Did it make anything? Did it go out? What happened? Certus quartz seeds. 3 out of 4. Wait, it needs 4? Whoop. All right, let's run this through again. That thing was so fast, I didn't even see it happen. Run it through. Uh-oh. We might need a larger run of spouts is what's going on here. Where'd that go? Let's see here. Grab you. Did it get stuck right? Maybe it got stuck right here because it can't go through the millstone. Tiny 2 out of 4. Oh no. I should have tested this before I ran it through. Let's see here. Let's reinvestigate. Go back here, alluring experience. Quartz seeds. Quartz is too small. With enough water, it might get somewhere. If you're not too stoked about waiting hours in crystal growths, you can use water spouts to greatly accelerate the process. I don't feel like it's showing me. Okay, that makes Certus quartz seed. I know we've done this before, but we're just going to go back through and refresh our memory. I should have looked at this stuff. Needs more water. Needs more water. Needs more water. How many spouts of water does it take to grow a quartz seed to a fully grown quartz? Let's see. We ran it through 2 out of 4, and the other one said 4. Does it need 12 times? Phew, I mean, that's going through there so fast I'm not even seeing it. 1 of 4. So if we run it through one more time, will these be fully grown quartz pieces? And now it's grinding up. And now it's right here. Now it's dust again. Okay. And now we've got 2. And from 2 will come 4, and then 8. And then, oh my gosh. So I need 12 spouts, not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to expand this a little bit. Okay. Well, I guess that'll work, because that will give me an opportunity to have some space so that we can get these here strainer things set up and actually have a way to filter out the clay. Okay, well, once again, let me sleep. We're slumming on some apples. Got carrots somewhere, but I can't remember where I put them. But yeah, let me get to doing a little bit more work, and then I'll bring you right back. Okay, the factory's expanded a little bit. I have 12 spouts. Why do I not have water coming through? Piggy, every time that I break it, for some reason it wants to default to going the opposite direction. Go that way, please. And fill up with water. It's going to take it a moment to fill up. Let's make sure that it is filling up before we move forward. I see water droplets. There, that's weird. It filled that one up first before that. Okay. Okay, we do have some still in the system that it's running through. Okay, good. It's going to run through. It makes its way down here. I guess there's not a way to speed up the spout. It does look like it's waiting for water to be in there. So let's see here. It's going to make its way into here. It's going to shoot up there into the thing to get ground up. We get a little bit of stuff in there. And then it makes its way... A piggy treadmill right there. It makes its way right in here. The only thing that can come out is going to be the seeds. And so right now what I have to do is I have to manually add the sand in. But it's going to mix it and spit it out. And it's just going to go back through the process again. So, what should be happening is this should be like circular logic. Uh-oh, did those get stuck? Oh, it just needs more water. Okay. Is there a way to add more pumps to make it go faster? You know what? Here's the thing. I've got 3... Well, I don't know about this. As I say, I've got 3 water tanks out here, but these 3 water tanks are being run by, I think, 1 pump. Yeah, just... No, there are 2 pumps moving it. They're not moving very fast, though. That's the other thing. I don't know if the speed of the pump actually affects how quickly the... Let's see here. Oh, that's steadily going down, isn't it? Okay, so what... I don't know if I need to increase the speed on this. Or if... Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Let's see here. And I didn't bring any tools with me. I've got 1 pump right there. Do I need 3 pumps filling up 3 tanks? That might become a problem as well. I tell you what, you push... It's like a bump in a carpet. You push it down one spot and it pops up in another. Right now that's consuming more water than we're creating. And get systems being backed up. And okay, it is starting to go through... That's the thing I didn't know is when you grind it up, when you grind up the seeds, does it make more powder to make more seeds, or are you getting an even ratio? Let's see if we can explore that real quick. Go to here. A Certus quartz seed is create... Oh, making that is where it doubles. Okay. How do you make this again? Let's go to pulverizer. It looks like it's a 1-to-1. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's what I was concerned about was, were we going to be creating as much as we were destroying? Or was there going to be a way somewhere in there that we were going to be able to double it? But apparently mixing the sand with the seeds is where it doubles in sizes. But now our bottleneck is going to be literally a bottleneck. Which is the amount of water we got going in. So I'm going to need to figure out a way to increase said water intake. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. So the idea is that I'm going to let this factory run for a while. And it's basically going to keep, every time it runs through, it's going to double the amount of quartz pieces it's got. So eventually what will happen is this will all get backed up with powder. This will all get backed up with final pieces of quartz. And then what my hope is, I don't know if this is going to work, but I think what's going to work is I'm going to be able to put a funnel here, and quartz will come in. Quartz will go in two different directions. It'll go that way to get ground up to keep feeding the system, and it will also go this way so that we can make the rose quartz stuff. Let's remember, you know what I need to do? Well, okay, fine, we're here. Oh no. Polished rose quartz needs redstone dust. Oh no, I've got to figure out a way. Was there a way to automate redstone dust? That might be the next bottleneck. Cinnabar. A potion of strength and cinder flower. Blasting. Oh man, we might be all doing this for naught. Polished comes from rose quartz. Certus quartz, charged Certus quartz. Okay, we had a way to charge and uncharge. But then you have to add redstone. 4 pieces of redstone dust for 1 rose quartz. Oh my gosh. Witch hats. Blasting comes from that. Smelting comes from that. Crushing comes from cinnabar. Is there a way to make cinnabar? Do you have to just buy cinnabar? Wait, what was that? Cinnabar Regent. Okay, let's back up. Let's back up one more time. Redstone dust. What are the many different ways of making redstone dust? No, everything seems to be coming from cinnabar. Or buying it. We're going to have to set up a... Wait. What? Specialty fishing net can potentially give us money? Redstone dust, diamond dust, gold dust. And a whole bunch of junk we don't need. How do you make these? Specialty fishing nets. Requires bait. Requires a strainer base. Fishing net. No, go back, go back. How do you make the specialty fishing? Oh my gosh. Neptunium ingot. Where does that come from? This is a rabbit hole that never ends. Oh my gosh, I'm going to need y'all to school me again. There's probably something I'm missing here. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know about this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Quartz crystal and destabilized redstone. How do you make destabilized redstone? Is there a way to just mix it? I feel like we've gone through all this before. Okay. Charged Certus quartz and volatile sky solution. Now I remember. And that volatile sky solution comes from running that sky stone dust with some water. So we've got a few more stations to build. We're going to have a whole lot more water that we're going to need than what we got going on right here. So it looks like from right here, let's see, do we want to keep going around the corner? Like I've also figured out is if we're not careful, we get away from loaded chunks and then things start breaking down. But, okay, yeah, see, that water is just running out so fast. I get the feeling I know what I'm going to have to do between episodes. We're going to have to increase our water intake. Probably increase the amount of tanks that we got going here. We do have a way to make the Certus quartz. We're going to have to bring that skystone stuff over here and run that through to make... Let's go back and look at what it was. Right here. So we're going to have to make a volatile sky solution factory. We're going to have to make a factory that keeps charging Certus quartz. So that'll give us... Wait, do these both combine to make the destabilized? Okay, because we're going to need a way to run... We're going to need a way to create Certus quartz. How do you make Certus quartz? No, that's not what I want to see. there's got to be a way to make Certus quartz. Huh. That makes that, and that. Certus quartz dust. Let's go back. Certus quartz crystal and destabilized redstone. Oh, wait. Okay, now I see what's happening. You put this in. It takes the charge out of it and puts it into that to make destabilized redstone. So this loop will be that we can take this quartz crystal and run it through the charging system and back in here. This volatile sky solution is going to be easy because we've got the skystone dust that comes from the skystone. We can just keep running it through a mill over and over again and making skystone dust. We'll combine it with water in a mixer to make volatile sky solution. We will make a looped system to keep charging Certus quartz crystals so that we can turn volatile sky solution into destabilized redstone. Keep backing up. Then we'll be able to combine the quartz crystals we're creating right here with destabilized redstone just to make polished rose quartz. Is that right? Okay, see, this was telling us how to turn this rose quartz into that. But since we'll be making these pure quartz crystals here in this factory, combining it with that will give us polished rose quartz. Okay. Okay. And then U for use, that's when we will take the molten iron that we're making over at the iron factory and cranking out electron tubes. So let me think about this. This needs to go that way. Probably what we need to do right in here is where we do our skystone solution, our destabilized redstone stuff. Those quartz crystals get brought over here and combined to turn into the rose quartz pieces. That is a long way to the molten iron. We might have to just transport some stuff over here, because like I was saying, all this stuff here, the rubber can come this way, those kinetic mechanisms can come this way. Yeah. Piggy's got his work cut out for him, he does. I thought I would be done in this episode, but apparently not. Tell you what I'm going to do. Between episodes, I'm just going to work like a mad pig, and I'm going to get this stuff built. I feel like we've already explored how all these things work, so why rehash the same thing over and over again? Does that make sense? If you want to see how to do it, you can go back to previous episodes and see how I figured out how to do it. I think between episodes what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work this out. And then I'll show it off at the beginning of next episode. So then that way we can hopefully just start moving forward, having brass funnels and all this other stuff. Start having as much as we can automated. This is crazy. This is rabbit holes inside of rabbit holes that just go into rabbit trails in almost infinite directions, it feels like. It's crazy. I tell you. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. And if you want to see more of these episodes as I release them, you're not already subscribed and you want to be, well, go ahead and subscribe. And then that way when new episodes come out, you'll get to see them. You won't miss out. I'm going to get to figuring all this stuff out, trying to get all this stuff squared away so I can be ready for next episode. And that's when I hope to see you, is in the next episode of the bewildering Create Above and Beyond.